So a few weeks ago, I stumbled upon this very, very unusual motorcycle, and I decided deep down in my heart, I must avoid this thing at all costs. But since this was an online auction, and online auctions are the worst, and I was in the bathroom while the bid came up, mistakes got made. Let me show you what happened.
Yeah, you want me to buy that super ugly bike?
Whoa! Oh, what?
Is that a yes?
Whatever you do, go buy. I only buy.
Alright, if you say so. We got it.
No! So up until this very moment in history, this very moment right now, motorcycles have always been just stylish. Take, for instance, the second-gen Hayabusa. Just a beautiful, beautiful motorcycle. Look at this Harley-Davidson Deluxe. It is almost a work of art. This is just as comfortable riding on the highway as you would see it in a museum. And then take this Harley-Davidson 48, a throwback to 70 years ago. That's functional, stylish, and with a hint of ruggedness to it. So that's been the essence of the design of motorcycles until now. The ugliest motorcycle I have ever seen, ever. It is gross. As soon as this thing came off the truck, I knew exactly what I had to do with this thing. Alright, so if I've learned anything from Benjamin Button, it's two things. One, I'm not the only one that ages backwards. And two, if you have something really, really horribly ugly, you can drop it off at a church, they'll take it and love it. The Harley blanket on, so it's a little better.
Oh my. What is this? Oh, I love and respect all motorcycles, but this is an egregious transgression of good taste.
Well, that did not work out as I had planned. So I guess we'll just have to make the video about this hideous motorcycle, dare I say, abomination. So this is the Cushman. And if you've never heard of Cushman, they're a scooter company that came out in the early 1900s, and they made scooters and other kind of strange things. During the Second World War, they got the contract to make scooters that would parachute for the airborne special forces, called the Model 53. And at some point, they even made this little tiny van, which honestly, I need to get one. Now, Cushman has been a dead company for a long time, but somewhere in 2014, a new company started using the name Cushman, and that's why this is the Cushman Eagle. Normally, this comes with a 14 horsepower Robbins American motor, but unbeknownst to me, this came with a Honda engine. And I have no idea what kind of Honda vehicle it came out of. So let's go to Honda and see if they can tell us. I wanted to know what kind of engine that was.
TRX400.
TRX400.
Electric start, radial 4 valve.
All right, now that I know everything I need to know about this engine, wait a second, I want to know how much horsepower it has.
Stock 400X, 35 horsepower. Excellent machine. Cool toy.
Now I know everything about this bike. Hold on a second.
They're absolutely stone reliable. It's like the small block Honda. The radial 4 valve motor's been around since the early 80s.
As incredibly ugly as this thing is, I mean, nothing was planned out. Everything was just added on to it. You know, these were never meant to be there and whatever, but as ugly as this thing is, it's got a reliable engine. Not just because it's a Honda engine, but because this is the same engine in the XR400 and the TRX400, which is the electric start quad version of it. An incredibly, incredibly reliable motor. This motor is putting around like 30 to 35 horsepower, which is why this bike is actually pretty quick. These engines are known for having tons and tons of low-end torque. They're also known for being incredibly just straight up bulletproof. It is like the LS motor of the Honda single cylinders. They're basically no maintenance. Changing the oil is optional. Just make sure there's something that looks kind of like oil in there and the thing will run forever. But the big question I really have is, what is the purpose of this motorcycle? It's not a highway bike. Even though it's got highway pegs, it's not a highway bike because it feels incredibly uncomfortable going anything over 30 miles an hour. It just feels, you hit a little bump and it's shaking all over the place. It's dangerous, to be honest with you, at higher speeds. It's tons of fun though. Maybe it's more of a utility bike. Let's find out. Now, I can't think of any other motorcycle that could carry on its back a larger bike than itself. I was pretty impressed. And then I realized if I wrecked, I would have to explain to someone why I'm trapped under 2 motorcycles. Then I tried taking it off-road, and it went all right. But what this bike really needed was a complete 100% rebuild. And I knew just the place to go for the parts. And in the end, this transformation was astonishing. Guys, you gotta come see the bike. I did a bunch of modifications to it. You're gonna love it. 100% transformation. You're not gonna believe what it is. You're not, come on. It used to be a monstrosity.
Whoa. Man, I didn't even recognize that.
Dude, are you going on a little camping trip with your family? So you just put a cooler on it?
It's just a cooler, man. I mean, there's more to it.
What else does it have?
I'm glad you asked. Let's say it's hot outside.
Oh!
Bam! You get to cruise
Run in the rain.
in the shade. You want to relax a little bit, right? You get to your nice little area, your nice spot. Hold on a second. Calm down, Josh.
Dude, that's a nice chair.
Hold up.
Oh, is it a chair? Oh.
Hold up.
Oh.
You want to show off your bike a little bit? Just kind of.
Oh. Is that a rocking chair?
Yeah, it's a rocking chair. It's a rocking chair for a rocking bike.
Heck yeah.
I feel like this makes this bike look so much better, doesn't it?
100%. Couldn't agree more.
I don't really know what to think. It's just so magnificent.
We really changed your perception of this
Change
bike.
my perception. You can hold 85 cans back here.
Yeah. But you know what? Just like me, this motorcycle might be ugly. It can still be useful and can still help people out. Let's go. You want another one? A small one. Cool, man. You stay cool, all right? You stay cool, all right? Let me get you another one, all right? Here you go, brother. Hey, man, have a good one.
Oh! Ah!
You're welcome. You want another one? Okay, all right, thank you. Would you like some cold water? Hey, you have a good one, all right? You guys want some water? Oh, there you go. Thank you. Here's another one. So I've kind of fallen in love with this motorcycle, and I took it on the highway after I got acclimated with its instability at the higher speeds. You know, it's not the best looking bike, the fastest, the most nimble. It's really not the most anything motorcycle, but there's a lot to love about it, and I totally get it now. I absolutely get it. It's rugged, it's tough, and it's just all around just a lot of fun on 2 wheels. So I realized it's very possible that this is the world's fastest Cushman scooter on the planet of all time. which that's pretty awesome. So after I realized what type of Honda engine was in it, I was able to look it up better online by typing in Cushman Honda motor. This exact bike popped up in Indianapolis, Indiana, and was listed for like $3,900. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know how it ended up at the auction, but I got it. So everyone seemed to like this bike, including the police.
What is this thing?
This is it's a Cushman. Okay. So I don't know if you remember.
Cushman scooters.
Yeah, a long time ago. And then a new company in 2014 started making them, and it's called a Cushman 2. And someone, before I bought it, put a very large Honda motor in it. So it goes way faster than what the bike was ever built to do. Right. It's pretty wild though.
Yeah, it's different. Kind of like a scooter, but kind of not.
It's super ugly too, isn't it?
I kind of like it.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the video. That wraps it up. This little Cushman bike is going to be for sale on the website srkcycles.com, and we're leaving the cooler on it. We'll see you guys later.